2016 is just around the corner. Sweep in the new year with Uncle Ben. Hello children, and welcome to the very special New Year's Eve edition of Weekend Wankshop. Here's your good pal, Uncle Ben. 2015 has been a really great year for me. I've gained a lot of new subscribers and fans to my Instagram and Twitter pages. Taught like a zillion lessons, gone to go out on the road and play with Andy Wood and my own band Far Far Away. It's been really cool, and 2016 is already promising to be really awesome and full of lots and lots of music for me. So lots of good things around the corner. Seeing as how this is the last time that we're going to get together in 2015, I figured I'd close the year out with a bang and give you guys a little sweet picking sequence that I made up that's hotter than the tailpipes of Yngwie's Ferrari. If you choose to whip out this lick at that New Year's Eve bash that you're going to here in a few hours, I better warn you, you better get ready to duck and cover from that hailstorm of pantyhose and bloomers that's going to be flying your way. But before we dig straight into this undergarment exploder, let's hear it again at Stepdad Speed. And of course, you can find full tabs for the last lick of 2015 on my Instagram page. So be sure to go to Instagram, search for BenEllerGuitars, find my page, find the tab for the lick, and make a video of yourself ripping through it along with the hashtag Weekend Wankshop. Also be sure to follow me while you're over there for pictures of cool guitars, cute puppies, and sick snacks. As I'm sure a lot of you guys already know, an arpeggio is just the notes of a chord being played one at a time instead of all together like when you strum it. And so anytime you play an arpeggio sequence like this, you are reflecting a chord progression. In the case of this, it's a chord progression that would go B minor, B flat diminished, B minor, B flat diminished, G major, F sharp major, G major, A major, and then ending again on B minor. Using the key of B minor there. Again, mostly just minor and major stuff with that one diminished in there to add some extra intrigue. The great thing about that too is that means if you learn this lick and you learn those three different arpeggio shapes, major, minor, and diminished, you're going to be well equipped with three of the most popular and usable arpeggio shapes that there are, and then you can use them at your own disposal. All of these arpeggio shapes are 5 strings, and they feature the root notes on both the B string and the A string. So whenever you're using these arpeggio shapes and trying to find your way around it, you can use either of those strings as kind of your reference point for that root note. First one in here is B minor, and here's how it's going to go. You're going to play the 14th fret high E string, pulling off to fret 10. So you don't have to pick these first two. You just pick one, and then pull off to the other one. 12th fret B, 11th fret G, 12th fret D, and 14th fret A. And it's played exactly like that, just straight descending, starting with the pull off. Next is the B flat diminished. It's going to go like this. I'm going to start off on the root note B flat. That's my 13th fret A string. I'm going to play that, 11th fret D, 9th fret G, 11th fret B. Again, there's that root note of B flat. 9th fret high E, 12th fret high E. So that one went. After this, you're going to go and play the B minor again. So again, that starts off with an upstroke and a pull off, and then play the B flat diminished again. Next is the G major arpeggio, which is going to go like this. 10th fret on high E pulling off to 7, 8th fret B, 7th fret G, 9th fret D, 10th fret on the A string. And basically for the rest of the sequence, that's the only shape that we're going to use, because the next chords are F sharp, G major, and A major. So this is the only arpeggio shape you'll use for the rest of the lick. After that, just move it down a half step to F sharp. So here this is going to go 9 on the A, 8D, 6G, B string 7, 6th fret high E, 9th fret high E. So the sequence from G major to F sharp major went. After this, just scooch back up a half step there and play the G major arpeggio again. So 10 pulling off to 7, 8th B, 7th G, 9th D, 10th fret A, and then what we're going to do is to play A major. So all we got to do is make this root note right here an A. So scoot up a whole step here to the 12th fret A string, and you'll find that A note right there. Same arpeggio shape, so it's going to go 12th fret A, 11th fret A, 9th fret G, 10th fret B, 9th fret high E, 12th fret high E, and after that I'm kind of resolving it back to B minor, only without playing the entire arpeggio. So what I did is after I played that 12th fret high E, I'm going to slide up to 14, and then play the 12th fret B string, again the root note of that B minor, and then just to really drive the point home, I do that little half step bend here. I'm grabbing the 18th fret high E string, and giving it a saucy half step bend so that's the note B there at the end. Saucy. Once more at a moderate pace, with feeling. And of course I couldn't possibly do a sweep picking lesson without talking about the picking a little bit, right? Of course, if you want all the info I can give you about sweep picking, be sure to watch my This Is Why You Suck at Guitar, Episode 4, Your Sweep Picking Sucks, and 4.2, Your Sweep Picking Still Sucks, for everything you need to know about sweep picking, as well as some great practice ideas too. So the picking on all these arpeggios through here is totally uniform, so if you can learn the first two here, you'll just apply this to the entire sequence and have it all worked out pretty easy. It's going to start off with a downstroke, which might seem kind of weird considering you're going up through the strings next, but you'll see why whenever the whole thing turns around. So it starts off with a downstroke, and that's followed by a pull-off. So the good news is that gets you time to get in kind of the upstroke position here to smack the B string. So the picking on the B minor is going to go down, up, 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 up. So one downstroke followed by upstrokes through the rest. Down, pull-off, up, 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 up. And then for the next arpeggio, the B flat diminished, well, you just came off of this upstroke here on B, right? So then turn around into your downstroke on B flat. Down, 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 up. And since you ended on an upstroke right there, that means the next thing you're going to do is a down, which is how you began. So it feels familiar. Down, pull off, up, 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 up. Down, 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 up, down, up, 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 down, 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 up. Through the entire thing. Pretty straightforward. Again, the weirdest thing about it is starting off with that downstroke, but it makes the whole thing kind of make sense. So yeah, you just apply that to all the arpeggios in the sequence like this. Down, pull, up, 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 down, 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 up, down, pull, up, 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 down, 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 up, down, pull, up, 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 up. So there you go, kids. A sick way to close out the Wanktastic year of 2015. Thanks to all you guys who have started keeping up with all my stuff this year. I really appreciate all the views and subscribes and comments on the videos and stuff like that. Stay tuned for more really cool stuff in the very near future. You guys can keep up with me on Instagram and Twitter at BenEllerGuitars. And also for those of you who are wanting to start off the new year by getting rid of some old dirty habits on your guitar playing, make yourself a New Year's resolution to book some one-on-one Skype time with Uncle Ben here and get some lessons in with me. If you're interested, drop me an email, BenEllerGuitars@gmail.com. I'll hit you back and we'll talk about rates, times, and availability and all that other good stuff. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and have a safe and happy New Year's. Don't go drinking and driving. I don't need to lose any suckamaniacs out there, so if you party and be responsible about it. I'll see you guys next year. Cheers.